In this section, we will prepare the model to be sent to Meshmixer, which is a powerful mesh editing program that is capable of fixing our models and generating custom supports. However, before we do that, we'll want to make sure the model is in one piece by using the Combine tool. Then we will export it as an STL, and eventually we'll open it up in Meshmixer. First, you should save this model as a new file, because we're about to get rid of all of its coloring and things like that when we combine it into one single solid. The colored model is pretty useful for things like papers, presentations, and a lot of visual arts and things like that, while this monotone single solid will be useful for programs like 123D Make and Meshmixer. Let's see how that's done then. Okay, let's grab the Combine tool from the toolbar on the top. With it selected, we click on a single part of our crown. This will be our target solid. This is what everything will be combined with. Select the selector for the source solids, and then click and drag a box around your entire crown, and wait for it to select everything, and then push enter. 123D Design has now combined all of these models into a single part. Once more, I'd save this as a different file, such as single solid file or something like that, before you move on so you know what it is. Now we need to export this model as a different file type. The current file type is a 123D Design file, which is really useful and is always editable in 123D Design. This other file type that we're going to be exporting it as is an STL. A lot of programs used for 3D printing, machining, and other things like 123D Make all understand STLs. To do this, we simply just go up, click on the 123D icon, and go to export an STL file. Once you've saved it to STL, you can start up Meshmixer, and then click on the big import button. Find the file you saved it as, and then import it. Here we go, so now it's in Meshmixer. Obviously, it's not aligned to our ground plane in Meshmixer, and a couple other problems, but we'll get those sorted out in the next section.